Hey, welcome to the fourth episode of the SimpleSwap podcast. Now, even though February is the shortest month of the year, we have plenty of interesting events from the world of crypto to discuss. My name is Dan. Let's get started. First up is the UK Treasury publishing a crypto framework paper. The month started out with a new step in crypto regulation. The 80-page document covers topics such as NFTs, stablecoins, and so on. And according to the authors, the framework wants to facilitate the growth of crypto, not impose too much control. They also aimed at leveling the playing field between crypto and traditional finances. What's more, the agency decided not to ban algorithmic stablecoins, but it will characterize them as unbacked crypto assets. And the response to all of this? Well, some experts from the sphere welcomed the framework, stating that it is a big step towards mass adoption. Secondly, FTX Japan resumed withdrawals. Now, FTX Japan, the subsidiary of the notorious exchange, allowed its users to take out their assets again starting from February 21st, 2023. The exchange had paused withdrawals in November 2021 because of regulatory issues. But now, FTX Japan has gotten the go-ahead from the Japanese Financial Services Agency to restart withdrawals. And this is good news for people who had their money stuck on FTX Japan for a few months. Moving on, Meta sticks with its Metaverse in the face of operating losses. Now, despite experiencing a significant loss amounting to $13.7 billion in 2022 within its Reality Labs business, which by the way is responsible for building the Metaverse, Mark Zuckerberg has confirmed that the company will remain committed to its long-term strategy for this virtual world. Now, 2022 marked the year that the company had the largest yearly losses ever recorded for Meta's Metaverse building division. However, Meta's overall revenue for the fourth quarter exceeded Wall Street's expectations, totaling to $32.1 billion. On another topic, Kraken reached a $30 million settlement with the SEC. The crypto exchange Kraken will stop offering staking to its clients from the US. This is part of an agreement with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC. And in addition, the company will pay a $30 million settlement. This dispute started after the regulator claimed that Kraken failed to register the program as a securities offering. Now, the SEC has been very active lately. It has also defined the stablecoin Binance USD as a security and filed a lawsuit against Terraform Labs and its founder, Do Kwon, for alleged fraud. In other news, Hong Kong brings more clarity into its future crypto licensing regime. The city of Hong Kong is getting ready to introduce a new licensing system for cryptocurrency exchanges operating within its territory. The Securities and Futures Commission, or SFC, is calling for feedback from the public on its newly proposed regulations, which will go into effect in June 2023. But what does this mean? Basically, any cryptocurrency exchange that has clients or operates within Hong Kong will need to get a license from the SFC. The goal is to make sure that these exchanges follow anti-money laundering laws and other regulations to protect investors. This policy is different from the one of mainland China, which has pretty much banned crypto on its territory. Meanwhile, Hope Finance got hacked. The Arbitrum-based DeFi project Hope Finance was hacked. The scammers managed to steal $2 million worth of crypto from the users' funds because of an exploit. Hope Finance has promised to compensate affected users and has started an investigation. The project's smart contract was audited in February and 2 major vulnerabilities were discovered. However, the reviewing agency concluded that the smart contract code had passed the audit successfully. And last but certainly not least, El Salvador is going to open a Bitcoin embassy in the US. The embassy will collaborate with the state of Texas on initiatives aimed at promoting the adoption of Bitcoin. Now, even though the International Monetary Fund recently cautioned El Salvador against expanding its exposure to Bitcoin, the state doesn't show any signs of slowing down. El Salvador has opened one Bitcoin embassy already, which is situated in the so-called crypto city Lugano in Switzerland. Well, this is all what we wanted to discuss in today's episode of our podcast. Now, don't forget to tune in next time to learn more about the world of cryptocurrency. I'm your host, Dan. Thanks for listening. And as always, I'll see you again soon.